Hi, beautiful people. This is Gumshoe Graham. I'm reporting live. I'm reporting right after the press conference that was very short-lived tonight. First of all, I want to share my deepest prayers and thoughts to all of Tylee and JJ's family, including her grandparents, Kobe, Ryan, their brother, Zach, who lived with them, and all of the extended family, including Annie Cushing. I'm awfully sorry that we have this news thus far. And I'm hoping that obviously that changes, but at this point, it might not look good for JJ and Tylee. I want to share with you what I heard on that very short. It was I really didn't count the minutes. It was like 3 to 4 minutes long. Gary Hagen was the one that basically talked, police officer. And my first question before I repeat some of the things that he had noted in that press conference is, I'm wondering what really happened in the last, let's say, 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, that allowed law enforcement to have a judge sign a warrant to arrest Chad Daybell or take him into custody, however people choose to use that, and to search his property. It's a mystery to me at this point. What was the catalyst that got this warrant going and that got the ability to have excavators out there and other heavy equipment? I want to say to you that if it is poor Tylee and JJ, then there's another piece to this, and I'm hoping the people are on the agenda for that other piece. It is my opinion, based on a January 7th interview. It was actually a major press conference that was broadcasted on East Idaho News, again on January 7th, 2020. And there was Kaye Woodcock and Larry Woodcock. It was the day that they had disclosed the new posters that announced the $20,000 award for the children. And on that day, there was one statement that never left me. And it's still here tonight, even though we got 2 in custody right now. We got Lori and we have Chad, which I believe they're both the chieftains or the makers of this destruction that they've caused. But in that interview, in that press conference, along with Kaye and Larry talking about how at risk Charles was to being injured or maimed, and how he was very scared of Lori during the whole process before his killing, she said one statement that has never left me, because I've never heard another family member drop a statement like this about Melanie Powlowski. And I can't right now remember the exact words, but it was something like this. Kaye said, Melanie is involved in this cult as well. Let me read that back to you. This is Kaye Woodcock saying Melanie Powlowski is involved in this cult as well. This is serious stuff, because now that we have Chad and Lori locked up pending whatever charges. Now, I know that people are indicating that there's charges, but there are no formal charges. So I'm not going to repeat any charges, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to listen to the officer who stated that will be known tomorrow, exactly what the formal charges are thus far. And I think he said 11 o'clock, and I would assume that's Mountain Time. So 11 o'clock tomorrow, he said that there will be a hearing. It will be closed, but there will be a video feed for YouTube. And it'll be at 11, as I said. And at that time, they'll disclose. So anything you're hearing out there that may indicate something different, try not to listen to it right now. Let's give the police the opportunity, because of course whatever they found is going to add to what they had for charges prior to what they found today. So they're going to probably take the charges that were there yesterday to be able to get a judge's warrant to come in and arrest Chad and to search the property. So they have those, whatever speculations they had at that time, what they could find at Chad's house, including himself. And then, of course, now that they have found items or human body parts, as it was disclosed, then there's a great possibility that we'll hear some really extreme formal charges tomorrow. So for right now, it is in my own head that he's being held. Hey, let's put it this way. Could he be being held just from the mere fact of today, because there was human bones found in his or human, not bones, remains found in his property? But also I heard in that press conference that everything, please don't speculate, said the cop. He said, please don't do that. Wait till tomorrow at 11. Don't make up things that don't exist so far. We don't know the charge. He also said that, let me look, questions, still actions, more answers will come up. Yeah. So really, that's basically all the information that he shared. So there's probably more speculation than there is fact right now. But my thing is okay. So we got Chad and Lori, and hopefully, obviously, we all pray for the system, the legal system, the Attorney General's office, the FBI, and the local police departments can make it stick enough that they can hold Chad and Lori for an extended period. I hope Chad doesn't get out on some type of bond, but that's neither here or there. Now let's move on to the next one. Alex is dead. So there's nothing for us to ponder when it comes to Alex Cox, as far as could we find a charge. But now let's put our light beams ahead. Let's think of, okay, she's got good housing, Chad's got good housing. Let's see if we can get Melanie Powlowski some really good housing, because I have in the pit of my stomach, and I know that many other people feel the same way that I do, but there's a pit and there's something burning deep inside me that says Melanie Powlowski is them. I can't even separate her to be an individual. In my little mind, I can't separate that she is a separate person, because to me, she just reminds me of them. The blank stare, no affect, dull eyes. She's got like dim-witted appearance. She talks in circles. She chants the word truth over and over again. And that's all. That wouldn't convict anyone, or that wouldn't get any charges put on someone. But it is enough, in my opinion, to get me worried about, hey, what part does Melanie Powlowski play in this? Because I think she is the fourth one up to bat, because, of course, Alex isn't here again. We got Melanie Powlowski. So now that the courts and the law enforcement has the main characters that we have always thought are guilty of harming or doing something with JJ and Tylee, but now let's focus on the next one. We need to find a way to get that girl. And this is serious, because I am telling you, she is very seriously demented. That's the only way I can think of this. The reason is you would never support your aunt the way she supported them. Same with Summer Shitlett. Summer was terrible. Summer was so fake, you could see it through and through. Oh, Lori's a great mother. Oh, no, Lori would never harm her children. Oh, no, we believe they might be in a safe bunker somewhere. I think they were doing a media blitz, and I think they thought they might be effective doing a media blitz, but it didn't work. It backfired on them. The only thing it did for us is give us a complexion, give us an idea of their personalities. And I don't know how many people liked Melanie Powlowski or Summer Shitlett, but I'm telling you, if I was a police officer investigating this case, I'd have a lot of people looking over them. There's no question in my mind. Those two stand out as extremely dangerous to me, extremely. So with that said, I'm not going to go on a lot. I just wanted to come on and I say, good. Thank you, law enforcement, to giving us hope that things might be resolved, and people, especially her family, Tylee's family, and JJ's families, can finally get some answers. But let's not forget about Melanie Powlowski, Summer Shitlett, and whoever else is a cult. Because if I was to believe anyone, I'm going to believe that statement on January 7th that Kaye Woodcock said in that press conference, that she believes. And I don't even think she said she believes. I think she pretty much said Melanie is involved in a cult as well. So with that said, I'm going to end this. I'm going to say some prayers tonight before bed, and I'm going to hope that JJ and Tylee are not on that 200 block, which they ransacked today. I'm hoping that's something altogether different, maybe a Native American grave or something like that. Who knows? You know, Idaho and Salt Lake area and New Mexico, all those areas have a lot of history in that way. I know I'm stretching, but I'm going to say goodnight for now. And guys, don't give up. We got Melanie Powlowski next. Thank you very much. Have a great night.